Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for watching. I am Dorky Farmer Jay. I understand if that's a mouthful, you can call me Jay. We're back out into the field. I did a short about the carnage the beavers did yesterday, or 2 nights ago, I imagine. Let me flip this around for you. Well, first, let me address something. I understand I owe you some videos. I have a lot of part ones going on. We're going to have to agree that that's how my brain works, all right? I am very much, unfortunately, like my mother in that, ooh, shiny, you know? So, for example, like, I know there's a part one of that hornet's nest out there, and I went out there, and so the beavers have made the stream wider, and that stream I have to cross to get to the hornet's nest. And it was fine. I got out there because it hadn't rained. I needed to get a pole saw, so I walked back. It started raining. The water got too high. I can't get out back there yet. It's protected enough. We're going to have some weather here, central Maine, United States, 3 to 6 inches, but that nest is protected. I got time. I give you my word. Any part ones, I'll finish them up. But what were we talking about? Oh yes, the beaver. So we are okay with the beaver. There was a video really truly inspired by it when they reintroduced the wolves to Yellowstone and just let nature do its thing. And I failed to see any negatives. So this little pond up there, the beaver, that pond has always been here since my parents bought the place in 1986. It was always a little duck pond. We're going to go over there. Little trickle stream, and there's a lake on the other side of our woods. It's always been there. Beavers moved in once, and people trapped them. This was about 20 years ago, but about 3 years ago, a beaver moved in. And they're rodents, so they multiply. But with the beaver came bobcat and great blue heron and moose and, verified on our game cams. How am I going to argue with that? There are little marsh birds now living in here that I've yet to identify, but that's cool as shit, But I wanted to give you a close-up. I'm all over the place. We're doing our family Christmas today, the Italian side. I'll do some shorts of the food. You can check out my video page. There's a part one of my mom cooking Italian pizzelles. I'll throw up the part two at some point. But yeah, here's the actual Beaver carnage. These are all poplar trees. Poplar is a rhizome. So basically the beavers have destroyed these trees. More poplars will pop up. Boy, I hope I'm right. I said that very confidently. Yeah, and what's really interesting, these are really cool. And you don't see these too often. They tend to be underwater. I got my selfie stick, so I'm unstable here. But look at these. Hold on, let me zoom out. I gotta take my gloves off. So where were we? Yeah, look at these neat chips they leave behind. This is all the shavings off these trees, and they take the trees and they bite the twigs off, the branches off rather, and they chop it down to sizable pieces and take it to their lodge or to make dams with. But they leave these behind. They're really cool, these, I guess, beaver chips. There's a lot of them too. yeah, we're okay with it. I'm certainly okay with it, and the reality is I'm getting a head start on what is eventually my property. And I'm monitoring the situation. That's the official stance of this farm in beavers. This is where they go in. These little... The other day, there were ducks. I've got no beef with ducks. Have at it. Look at all this land. I'll just put the gardens there. Some water. That's going to help. That's going to help in about 10 years. Having water. I cut down some big trees over there. They seem to move. Every time I set up a game camera, I have one that's portable. Every time I set it up, they're on to me. Yeah, thank you for watching. I gotta go in and get set up for Christmas. I just wanted to give you the long tour of the Beaver Carnage. The sky is a hazy shade of winter.